Hi everybody, welcome to 5 Minute Ministries. There's a saying that goes back to the 60s and it says, if it feels good, do it. Now, this is nothing new really. The mentality has been around since the beginning of time. As a matter of fact, this message is nothing new because I have said this on several occasions. But it's something that still needs to be addressed because this attitude is prevalent, very, 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 very prevalent in today's society. It's the attitude of, if it feels good, it must be right. And that all goes along with it. The problem is, this is a lie straight from the devil. Now, why do I say that? Well, first of all, he's the father of lies, and lies come from him. Secondly, we all know that just because it feels good does not mean it's right. Just like in my last message when I said, if it feels bad, it's wrong. Well, that's not always true, is it? Well, it's not always true that if it feels good, it must be right. The results do not indicate if it was the right thing to do. And we need to pay attention to that, whether it's the things we do, the things we say, the things we think, the reactions we have. Just because it felt good to do it doesn't mean we should have. Now, if you still don't agree with me, let me put it to you this way. It may feel good to curse out the people who upset you, or just because they're acting a little strange or not doing a very intelligent thing. It may feel good to get on their case and yell and scream at them and to curse at them. It may feel good to hit somebody that you have a little anger at. It may feel good to manipulate people into getting your way. And I'll do some extremes. It may feel good to rape somebody. It may feel good to steal, to mug and murder somebody. It may feel good to rob a bank and spend the money. It may feel good to overindulge into things you know are not only bad for your health, they're bad for you in general, and it's going to take up all of your money. Those things may feel good, but I want you to reverse it and think of it this way. If someone did these things to you, would you feel good about it? And of course, the answer is no, you would not feel good about it. You would not think it's good that these people did these things. No one says to that, well, it's good that you got drunk and you ran into a car and killed a family. It's good that you went out and you mugged a person, and even though this person may not live to see tomorrow, it was good that you did that. You felt good about it, right? So it must be good. No one would say that. No one in their right mind would say that. So to have this attitude that everything that feels good is right, it's simply not true. Right and wrong is not determined by how we feel. It's not determined by what we think how we should respond. It's not determined by our thought processes and philosophies. It's always determined by God. God decides what's right and wrong. He set it into motion a long time ago, and he hasn't changed his mind on the subject. So when it comes to feeling good, before you start to do anything that you think is going to make you feel good, don't ask yourself, will I feel good about this? Ask yourself, is this the right thing to do in the first place? Don't hesitate to ask that question. And this applies to our thoughts, our words, our actions, and our responses. And they have to, because feeling good, everybody wants to feel good. There's a strong mentality and philosophy that is superbly encouraged, that you do what's right for you, do what makes you happy. The problem is, what makes us happy is bad for us a lot of times, and we need to pay attention to those things, because if we don't, we end up in a lot more trouble, and we end up twice as unhappy because we don't like the results that come from it. So don't ask, will this make me happy? Don't ask, will this make me feel good? Ask, is this the right thing to do, think, say? This has been 5 Minute Ministries, and I'll see you next time.